Well, hi guys. So, 1 month on YouTube, how time flies. What have I learned? Well, I've learned how to edit videos, though I'm still not very good at it. And I've learned that I actually enjoy talking to myself. But I suppose the biggest thing I've learned is that it's nice. It's nice to communicate. I set out that this was going to be a channel for me to document my life with rheumatoid arthritis. And I said in the description of the channel that it was going to be raw, it was going to be unfiltered, it was going to be honest, it was going to be true. And I was just going to be me. And some days I haven't got any makeup. Some days I have got makeup. Some days I'm ready for work and some days I'm not. It's just sort of filtered out into me chatting to you guys and how I survive day to day. And some of that includes having wanders around my garden. I love being out in nature. It heals me. It calms me. It's true what people say about the colour green. It's a very calming colour. And so I've shown you my garden and the things that are in my garden and the things that I'm passionate about. And what I do to get through every day. I've shown you some of the techniques that I've used. I've tried my hand at doing little wee clip edits of my routines in the morning with my medication and everything else, and you've shared the highs and the lows of what it's like to have a flare day and suffer with insomnia, to good days where things are okay and the sun is shining and the sky is blue. I'm going to continue. I've enjoyed it. I am enjoying it, and I'm hopefully getting better. I'm not going to be one that does major big edits or anything, because I want you to know that I'm real, that I'm not AI, that I'm not fictitious or anything like that, that this is just my day-to-day, getting on with it. And you've had to be with me through all of that, and I'm going to continue. I'm hoping that most days are going to be good days, so there'll be a lot more wanders through nature and things like that. But there will be odd occasions when, the disease, it gets me, and I have low days, and I'd like to share them with you too, because it's not all sunshine and roses. And as recently as you know, if you've followed me and watched my videos, you'll know that I've had some really bad flare days recently, and I've had some low days, and I've had to deal with the issues I'm having at work. I'm now having to wear splints at work, and that journey is my life. But I do hope that there's going to be more good days than bad days. I am hoping that there'll be a lot more wonders in nature and things like that. But I suppose my call out today really is just to say, well, what is it that you've liked about the last 30 odd days? Do you like the walks in nature? Do you like me just chatting away to you unfiltered? I do an awful lot of I try and edit most of them out, but I'm a bit animated in my talk. This is just not going to get edited at all. You're just going to have to deal with it and watch it to the end. If you like it, great. Click that like button. If you want to make a comment, feel free to make a comment. This is me. It is 100% me. And that journey is one I'd like to take you on. I do have days where I wonder if I'm doing the right thing, and then I get likes and I get comments, and they're very encouraging, and people have been really nice so far. I'm not expecting miracles. I never went into this to make tons and tons of money. My longer videos tend to not do as well as my shorts, and I like doing the shorts because it's just quick, it's easy, I can knock them out, and they don't take too long to edit the ums and ahs out. But it's been an interesting thing, and I'm willing to learn, and I'll take any tips from anybody, new creators, old creators. If you've been on YouTube 5 minutes or 5 years, you know, leave comments and let me know how I can improve. I'm doing as best as I can just now, and I'm hoping that this will continue and I'll get better. But let me know what you think. I mean, please like, please subscribe. You know, hopefully as time goes on, I'm going to get better. And come along and say hi. And make me feel like this is worth it, because some days I wonder. Anyway, I'm going to go away. I'm going to have a nice cup of coffee, and then I'm going to go and get ready for work. It's a bit wet outside today, but I may do a wee wander around nature later. When I come back from work, I've got to take the dog out for a walk, so I might take you guys along with me. Please, you know, tell me what you think. This is my journey. Welcome to my channel. Bye.